The dates stamped on your food, such as best by, sell by, and use by, are not created equal, and most of them have little to do with safety. This can be a major source of confusion for consumers and is a huge contributor to food waste. In the United States, with the exception of infant formula, these labels are not federally regulated and are put on products at the manufacturer's discretion. A best by, best if used by, or best before date is an indicator of quality, not safety. It asks the manufacturer as best guess for when the product will be at its peak flavor and quality. You can often consume food safely well after this date has passed. For example, a bag of chips might be a little stale or a canned good might lose some of its flavor, but they are generally safe to eat for a considerable time as long as the packaging is intact and the food shows no signs of spoilage. A sell-by date is primarily for the retailer, a guide for them to know how long to display the product on their shelves for inventory management. It is not an indicator of when the food will spoil. A product can be safely consumed for several days or even weeks after its sell-by date. The use by or use or freeze by date is a bit different as it is typically found on highly perishable items like meat, poultry, and dairy. This date is the last day that a food manufacturer recommends you use the product for its best quality. While it is not a rigid safety deadline, consuming food after this date can increase the risk of foodborne illness. Ultimately, the best way to determine if food is safe to eat is by using your senses. Look for signs of spoilage like a bad odor, changes in color or texture, or the presence of mold. These physical cues are much more reliable indicators of food safety than the printed date on the package.